Hello everyone and welcome back to Witcher 3. We're picking up right where we left off. We need to go talk to Zoltan, so let's go and do that. I have no idea if we're actually going to go ahead and... where the hell's the entrance here? There we go. I don't know if we're actually going to do the training, like, game day tomorrow, but maybe. If so, that's not actually that far away.
Youth these days, they're brained, all of them.
Are we going to get out of here? There we go. Go this way, I guess. Sure, what the hell? Through their bedrooms, I guess? I don't know. Reception area. Why not? Okay, and then we'll go talk to Zoltan and see about comparing notes. He might have a pocket in his doublet he is not aware of. And he might also know something about Canteria, I think is the name. I don't know, we have a lot of different notes, plus whatever Zoltan himself actually figured out. Which could be, you know, the location of Dandelion. That'd be a nice change of pace where it's the NPC who actually figures out the clues to the adventure. I mean, it would seem like my stuff would be completely wasted in that case, but I'm okay with that for the, you know, as long as it's not something related to the main quest. If it's something related to a side quest, I don't really care too much. Okay, what is this all about?
Business when suddenly up he pops and heals me. Why don't you all just get off my back?
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
Okay.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Well, okay. Shut up at least one of the preachers on the side of the road.
Head like a miller's son.
I like doing that. That's good.
You're a fierce one.
I'd be able to do that in real life sometimes, too. Yeah, I mean, the preachers around here for the Church of the Eternal Fire are all like, oh yeah, you know, witchers are horrible. But never mind that even though we do ask for coin, you know, because we gotta, you know, pay the freaking bills because our swords wear down to stubs if we don't, then, you know, we still save a lot of lives.
Willows.
And it is the job of the kingdom to really, you know, protect its citizenry. And we're just an extension of that arm, really. For some reason, I thought we could get in this way. It looks like no. Alright, so how do we get in here? It's this building here. I guess either one of the doors will work now. Here we go. How you doing, Zoltan? Do you actually do anything? You said you were going to clean up first. It's a cool looking owl you got there.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Is that not an owl?
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Typical. Alright. I mean, if it's real, that is big news.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummer's troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
In case you don't know, Zoltan's a dwarven bard, actually, which makes total sense why he'd be with Dandelion. He's just, you know, not as... He also enjoys a bit of fighting because, you know, dwarf. Let's meditate first before we go out in the world, because I want to replenish some of our stuff here. So 4 o'clock should do. 5 a.m. probably a little late. Just wait 4 hours here. There we go. Replenish our stuff. Now we're in a better spot, maybe. Save, and then we'll go off into after sundown is where we're supposed to go. All right, I didn't realize it was supposed to be after sundown, so that was my mistake. But we can meditate
How are you keeping?
after a while.
Monsieur Zoltan?
This way we'll heal up to full. Kingfisher Inn's somewhere down this road, I guess. Okay. King of Beggars henchmen. Yeah, they're just henchmen all over the freaking place, aren't there? Who the heck is Cleaver? We've met the King of Beggars. We haven't met Cleaver yet. And we've seen Cleaver's henchmen all over the place. They're usually dwarves, but not always. So hard to tell.
I'm dying.
Am I going to stay on this quest? Yeah, we'll stay on this quest, because this is still technically the level 11 quest. And we still have a lot of points we haven't attributed to anything. We might actually have an extra slot now. I suppose I should look at that, huh? We might have an extra slot now. Let's look at that. Character? Nope, no extra slot. Okay. Well, then I don't care. I mean, I can't do anything with the points we have, really, until we have an extra slot to deal with them. I thought for sure we'd go in this way. Maybe there's another way to get in here. We go on this path. There's no door there. It's on the other side. There's another notice board. Did we seriously not empty this notice board of everything? Beware haunted house and cheating merchant. Interesting. He sold me a residence at the most attractive price, knowing all the while the house was haunted. There can be no thought of inhabiting it, for evil spirits torment all who set foot therein. For another ghost contents itself with rattlings and prankings, but who knows what foul deeds will turn in time. Anyone with half a bit of wits about them stay far away from said home and never make a deal of any sort with the defrauding de Jonker. Probably an effect of us letting the godling have the house. We'll take it. I don't know if we need it. I think this way we read it and then we're fine. It says new quest haunted house, but I'm pretty sure we already know that one. I don't know. Okay, anyway, we're supposed to meet here after sundown, so let's just wait. I don't know if this will trigger our other quest to train what's her name. Let's see, that's 3 p.m. So after sundown will be right here. I'll tell you right there, that's sundown. So after sundown will be 7 p.m. Sure, why not? There we go. Okay, so now we should just go ahead and meet with Zoltan. He's got to be around here somewhere. Looks like there's already some people getting an early start on the evening.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Some people call them chairs, but sure. You sure that's not a female Dandelion? Or at least Dandelion in a female's clothes? Okay. It doesn't exactly look like Dandelion, though. Beware, some of Dandelion's poetry is just had to be heard to be believed. He's still a decent bard, for all intents and purposes. Well, she can play the lute.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I kind of expected something to happen during the song, but apparently not. I thought there was going to be some violent attack, but thankfully that didn't happen. Alright, seems to have affected the audience more than it affected Geralt, really. Some kind of magic, maybe? Not playing to a full house, though. Think the loot's magic? Is your amulet vibrating? Though usually it's only when he gets close, or when he's in the presence of a magical field, which would happen there.
I know him!
Sure hope so.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
Yeah, before it gets a little bit more intense. Who the
I
heck is
wish
she?
to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Don't totally remember who she is.
Permit me to introduce... this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Yeah, that's kind of over now, but okay.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Okay.
Not here. Come with me.
Yep, that's what I thought. Just doesn't want to talk about it in the open. All right.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Are you shitting me?
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Well, yeah, he's dead now. So Reuven, if I remember correctly, is the one we learned last episode, has a vault with enough coin in it to supposedly supply 2 armies. So that could be bad.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wedding to Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Okay, let's make sure it's who I think it is.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Well, I'm in the Discworld. You take some trolls into refrigeration, and they're incredibly clever.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
Okay, first time we heard of the Cleaver.
At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's time to rescue him.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Okay.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own.
I suppose
Take care
anything's
now.
possible. Alright, so supposedly we completed that quest. I don't really believe that, but I guess we did. Did we actually level up to level 15 now? Holy shit, we're leveling like crazy. Let's look at our quests here. Look at the map first, then we'll look at our quests. Alright, so that's where we need to go for this quest. And then we have another notice board here we have actually looked at. A couple of question marks on the side, but nothing too big. Also another notice board. Just over there eventually. So let's make sure this quest isn't too big for us. Nope, level 12, we can totally do that. Are there any other level 11 quests that we need to take care of? Oh, we have a level 7 quest here. Visit the haunted house again? Yeah, not... Alright, you know what? Let's do that. Because the haunted house thing's kind of our fault. We're going to get all of 1 experience point for this. But it's probably going to be fine.
Novigrad is a state of mind.
We'll probably do it really quick. Doubt there's any lasting, repercussions to the idea that someone's basically been cheated out of a house by partially our fault. Granted, that is the case. We are partially at fault here. Can I go through here? Nope. Okay.
He died a drunk but a gent.
We'll go through here then. Give me random people. I'm calling my way. Alright. And then we go out this way.
Oh, man's always going
Fast as we can run. Oh, we're not going to be able to run very far. Hey, Zoltan. Zoltan's just a great name. For anybody, really. He doesn't have to be a dwarf. Could be an elf with Zoltan. That's a great name. I mean, it kind of sounds like a wizard. Is there a wizard Zoltan that I'm thinking of right now? Zoltan. Now, I don't remember what Zoltan could also be part of. Alright, so here's the haunted house. You guys probably remember this. We were here like 3 episodes ago. Maybe 4. Where the sleeping woman was.
Pull!
Well, you wanted braids.
But I didn't want my hair pulled.
Can't have one without the other.
Then I don't want them.
Godchild find a guardian or something? Oh.
Witcher? Witcher?
The Dreamer's here too.
Look who's come.
Huh. Live here together now? Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil's as scary as they paint him. Or her. I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Well, it takes all types.
To isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
Okay, that was it? Basically just a cap to the haunted house thing? Alright, I mean that's weird, I suppose. But okay. Go to quest. Yeah, level 32, probably not gonna do that. How about that? Count Revenge Treasure or get Junior, but let's do secondary quests first. Let's get these out of the way. Oh, fencing lessons, right. Yeah, I suppose it's about time for that. And we could do that. There's also following the thread, which is level 11. I suppose we should do that first. We don't need the level 11 things here, right? We do not. Treasure hunts? No. Okay. So yeah, this one's level 11. We should do that one first. And then work our way up to the stuff that's level 12, then 13, then 14, then 15. Can't believe we're fucking level 15 already. Do we have another slot? We do have another slot. Holy shit. What should we do with this? What should we do with this? Well, we have 7 points too. So I think what we should also do is put in a point for bear school techniques so we have the stuff available for heavy armor. There. So that's done. No need to worry about that. How about this? Rage management. Signs can be cast using adrenaline points. That actually sounds really good. In case I need to do like some rapid fire or something. Adrenaline burst. Crossbow shots deal 25% more damage. Actually, I think like more of this would be good. And we need to unlock this. This unlocks when? It's not going to tell me. It's not going to tell me. It used to tell me. There we go. Level 16. So one more level, we unlock this. I would like all 3 of these to be all about alchemy. So can we do anything here with alchemy? I don't care about bombs at all. Bombs are useful only for blowing up monster nests, I think. Poison blades could be good. Increases potion overdose threshold from 75 to 80%. Yeah, that could be good too. Toxicity is above 0. Time automatically slows when an enemy is about to perform a counterattack. Not that great. And we might as well fill this up to the... Yeah, let's go ahead and give that the one more slot because of what the hell. Or one more point, rather. This has 5 potential points in it, but I think we could do that too. Basically increase the overdose threshold so I don't take as much toxicity from it. That'd be pretty good. This is Poison Blade. Overall Poison Blade, you get 3% chance of poisoning the target each hit. Chance is greater the higher level oil used. Yeah. 3%'s not that great. I have other things I want to apply to that, so I'm not wild about that right now. Let's go ahead and put points into heightened tolerance and put heightened... Oh, I mean, I'd rather put stuff here. Deals 5% of maximum vitality. 5% of protection against attacks from a monster type of the oil targets. Okay. All bombs, even those who usually don't inflict damage, now deal 30 damage in addition to normal effects. So when like flashbangs do. When consumed, mutagen detoxin increases maximum vitality by 200% for detoxin effective duration. That could be decent, actually. We haven't done any of the decoctions yet, but we could. Increases maximum vitality by 10% when toxicity exceeds the safe threshold. Well, the thing is, each one of these increases the save threshold. So that's kind of at cross purposes there. So yeah, I don't think we want anything on that level. Potion effects don't wear off till potion toxicity falls to 90%. Oh, that's really good, potentially. Blade oil is now 33% more charges, so basically one more charge in most cases. Okay. Extra charge, I mean, that's not terrible, but max number of slots for bombs. Increases bonus for mutagen placed in mutagen slot. That could be really good. Fast metabolism, toxicity drops 1 point per second faster, which again is at odds with this one for Endure Pain. So Endure Pain just seems like a horrible thing to do. Why would you want to do that? Anything good in combat? And we could always move like one of these down here and then move a combat one in here. We really do need to, I mean, to get this, we need 3 more points in this, in combat. Strength chaining, I mean, so if we're gonna be doing heavy armor, that's gonna give us a bonus to our heavy armor, or our heavy attack, in which case, strong attack damage increase. Sounds like a good idea. We could also do the crossbow deflection, which is maybe kind of important there. Arrow deflection, whatever. Only if we time it right, though. I'm not sure I'll be able to get the timing right. It's possible. That's aiming the crossbow, and that's resolve. Adrenaline loss upon taking damage is lowered by 20%. I didn't even realize we lost damage. Yeah, okay. When vitality reaches 0, adrenaline points will immediately be consumed to restore it. The amount restored is based on the number of adrenaline points used. If no adrenaline points used, a small portion of vitality will be restored. That actually sounds super good. Just in case, you know? Each bolt that hits its target adds adrenaline points. Damage which received while dodging is reduced by 20%. That's really good. That's basically like bonus armor. As long as you're dodging. But dodging counts as armor in case you dodge the wrong way. Strong attack critical chance by 2%. Increase the chance of landing fast attack and critical by 2%, and fast attack critical damage by 15%. That basically replaces cat. Right? And this cat up here. 25% damage and 5 attack damage by 5%. Okay, not quite replacing, but pretty close. Okay, so we need to put in, what, 3 more points to get this unlocked? 3 more points. So 3 more points, let's say. We can do the arrow deflection one. Really, it doesn't matter, right? Because this is not going to be the one that's going to be put in one of the slots. Lightning reflexes really doesn't matter. Resolve could be good. Strong attack damage, I don't care because we're going to switch to bear. So, yeah, let's go ahead and acquire this ability. Level that up. That unlocks this. And then Precise Blows, which will replace Cat eventually. Or we can do Fleet-Footed, which will help. But I think Undying will actually help us more here. I'm going to put 2 points in Undying. Move this guy, Sun and Stars. And I want to move you... Sorry, Sun and Stars... Right here? Yeah. Move you over here. And then I'll move the combat one for Undying and put you up here. There we go. And then attack power is up by 15%. Sign intensity is still 30%, which is good. We have no points available. I think we're in a good spot. I've totally forgotten what we're going to do. Right, we're following the thread. Okay, we can do that. Alright, good to know you guys are dealing with things as you're supposed to deal with them. Right, I forgot about the tumble. Tumble on that first set of stairs. You gotta watch that step, man. And then out we go. Alright, let's go talk to the supervisor about following this thread. As soon as I find my way out of here. Probably also want to save, so I don't need to mess around with the order of my abilities again. It's not for a little while. We're actually caught up on ability points, which means we haven't been visiting many places of power. Suppose I should do that. Apparently it's a long way down here. I suppose I could call in a roach, but big deal, right? It is 10:22 p.m. Suppose I should also be training somebody else, but yeah, I think maybe supposedly we were supposed to train her, well, tonight, But I think that's only like story-wise it'd be tonight. Otherwise, I don't know what the actual... I don't think it matters that we don't train her tonight. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Okay, it's like outside the outside this area. We got a new marker. It looks like every gate has its own marker. All right. Well, looks like we're gonna be talking to Novigrad guard, because he's right where we want to be. Hello.
Don't like folk wandering around here.
Oh yeah? Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got them scared to leave their homes after dusk.
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after it.
Someone else is taking the contract, then I'm off of it, really.
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
If this turns into a rescue mission, I'm going to be very upset.
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolated victims.
When do you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in his shed from time to time. That one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Thanks. So long.
Alright, let's go ahead and look at it. I mean, if someone else is already on this, though, if it's another Witcher, well, there aren't any other Witchers, right? I think that's the main problem, is that Geralt's pretty much the only one left. But if there's another, like, someone who wants to do that sort of work, I'm not going to stop him. That is not a door for some reason, even though it looks like a door. Alright. This is a door here, though. Alright, let's go into Witcher Vision here, see what we got. Oh, look, blood. Okay, well, we're going to loot this first. Platter. And we could ignite the light, I suppose. That kind of works for us. Is there another light? Might be another one. Yeah, here we go. And that barely shows anything. Alright, torch. There you go. That's much better.
Blood, but not human. Monster was wounded.
Okay, well, that's something. And some tracks.
Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fletter.
Well, maybe you can find something out by looking at the dead body.
Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire?
Could be a vampire, I suppose. Vampires in Witcher lore vary, actually, a lot. They could be the typical vampire, you know, the ones you get from stories, the one with who are actually, you know, civilized folk, but those guys don't need to drink blood. The ones that do need to drink blood are lesser, they're not sentient. They're basically just creatures. Yeah, come up here and then examine this.
Seems like it had lost some strength. Was sneaking along the shoreline.
That is indeed what it's doing. Nostrix. I'm unsure, we'll take it. And then keep wandering down here. We're gonna save, because who knows when we're gonna encounter this guy. Alright, did he take a boat? That seems unlikely.
Tracks end here. Ought to look for prints on the other side.
Sure. I mean, there don't seem to be any drowners here, so why not? Go for it. And this is probably cleaner than the canal water. There are no drowners here, right? I don't see any drowners in the mini-map, so I think we're fine. I guess we were meant to take the boat, but big deal, right? I mean, we can take a little swim in the night. What the hell? What's wrong with a midnight swim? Alright. There's no tracks on this side. At least not directly. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. They're up on the dock. Okay, we'll take this stuff first, because we're looting like crazy. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Okay, take everything. 'Cause I'm just the sort who will do that. He fed on some rats, it looks like.
Rat corpses. Not a drop of blood left in him. Gotta be an Ekimara.
Okay, yeah, Ekimara is a type of vampire. It's the lesser non-sentient one, I think.
Ekimara came out of the water here. Gotta look for more tracks.
Dude, they're everywhere, apparently. Oh, is he actually... I see something moving. Yep, there we go. Okay, looks like the Ekimara is like inside this tower. Sort out. I don't know if I have anything good for vampires right now, so I think we're just gonna have to wing it. Swallow and Thunderbolt's just gonna have to do. Hello? There's fighting. Oh yeah, somebody's fighting up there. Oh, witch hunter. I'll just spin him. Yeah, there we go. That worked. That was totally simple, actually. Guy didn't even react to me. Didn't have a lot of room to maneuver, really.
Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
I totally don't remember this guy. He might have been... He's basically an adventurer, I think, from what I remember. But he's not... He doesn't have any of Witcher's training. But, I mean, he's alive, so he must be somewhat good.
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll, and some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
Huh. Okay, well, I mean, if they could tame the troll well enough, good for them, but I suppose they didn't live.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got a reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Okay, sure. I mean, you took down half his health, I took down the other half. I think that's fair.
Let's go.
We're just gonna teleport right there? Yeah, we are. Okay, there we go.
So?
What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
Suppose that's fair enough. He shouldn't abandon his post. Assuming the supervisor is reasonable.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
When it's dangerous
A
enough?
lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
This would be the second matter that he wants us not to speak of.
Lambert, calm down.
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do
he's
not
a witcher. He
know
does have the
any
amulet.
Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
With them? There's trouble with going with this guy. Oh, you're not gonna make me fight these guys, are you? You totally are. Okay, well, that's like the way it has to be. One guard down. You guys want to talk about this? No, huh? Okay, well, then that was easy. Next guard. And there we go. Okay, well, now we need to talk to Lambert. I totally forgot he was a Witcher. It has been so long since I played the other game. I thought he was just another adventurer. Not all Witchers look like Geralt. Geralt actually did so well during the Witcher trials. They gave him additional mutagens, which made his hair white. But otherwise, you know, he's doing fairly well. But yeah, not all Witchers look like that. Okay, so we just killed a bunch of Nilfgaardian guards. Hope that's not going to be an issue. I'll talk to Lambert.
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Karadin's disappeared. I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
You gonna chop off his hand now? Come on. Don't... Give you information. Oh, there's no need to do that.
You crazy? What the hell are you doing?
I can explain everything.
Go
More
ahead.
guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. Tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
This guy's kind of a wild card. I totally forgot there were other Witchers. I realized Kaer Morhen is still... Well, it's still up and running. And there is, like, there are a couple of Witchers there. At least the older one who we started the game with. I mean, the guy's dead. He's not going to mind if we loot, right? Got a wolf relic. That's cool. Pearls in North Novigrad. I'm not going to read this right now because it's super long, but alright. Loot this. Got a magic crossbow. Alright, you don't see too many of those. Already had a master item crossbow, but magic crossbow is probably better. Okay, another copy of Pearls of the North, which I don't need to read right now. Sure, some more water is always helpful. Like I said, more water is always helpful. That is just something to extinguish. I don't care right now. If this place burns down, that's fine by me. Oh, there's something up there. Hello. I'd like to look at your wares. Nope, can't get to it. Alright. Well, then I guess we're just going to leave. And there's more stuff to loot over here. Yeah, there we go. Amethyst dust. Amethyst dust. Stuff up top. Not really a big deal. Let's just go. And hey, look at that. It's almost daytime. Well, no, it's 1:20 a.m., but daytime seems to come in, like, 3 hours. Let's make sure this quest is going to be our level. Yep, level 11. Alright. Keep going, then. I mean, we get less experience the higher level we are from the quest, so I don't want to wait too long to do this. So that's the only reason why I'm following this now instead of following it with Dandelion. Where the heck? Okay, no, we keep going this way. I got you.
What's he doing here?
Right, because we swam across the channel or whatever it is we swam across. Yeah, okay. You know what? It's my horse. Hey, look, it turns out he's been on the path the whole time. Alright, let's go. That's right, we have a new saddle now. We can give the Roach. Wow, how far away are we from the freaking... Okay, we're going well away from the town. Well, I suppose that's fair. Oh, look, another notice board. We wanted to come here anyway for the notice board, right? So, actually, this comes out to be serendipitous. Let's go and do the notice board, and then we can talk to Lambert. What do we got?
Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices?
And someone just posting one right now? For a Witcher, I would assume?
Need a Witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster. A Witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Alright, well that's simple enough. Always nice when it's coincidental like that. So we'll take that contract for the Monster in the Sewers. Runewhite upon your shores has landed. Vast seas have I crossed to reach this your most fascinating land, and the names of the animals in which in it dwell, of the plants in which in it grow, and most of all you, its folk. Ravenous waves devoured the tools of my art, yet the Runewhite's labor is not with his hands end, for he endlessly strives the world to explore, its mysteries to comprehend. Thus, if you wish to stay a while, converse with a traveler from far off, Othir, I don't know how to pronounce that. I invite you to my tent, which I have pitched by mail near the village named Brunwich. Sure, what the hell. Need a view, trading pot, wanted cradle, warning. Okay. Kind of a gentleman by the name of Aldrin. Have nothing to do with him unless he's reporting to the city guard. Miscreant slept in my inn for well on 3 weeks, then decamped without paying a copper of his bill, and went on his way, stole a cask of wine and a silver dining set meant for a wealthier guest use. Well, fuck him then. Alright, let's talk to Lambert and see what excuse he has for murdering random people. And save, and I thought Lambert was... That was Lambert. Here he is. I don't know where Roach went.
Alright, high time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
The long one will probably put it more into context, so let's hear it.
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh, fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Ogre of Elander. Aiden had been hired to kill it. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
Far as I remember, the Ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah. After it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the Ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
Alright. Good to know where we stand. I mean, I appreciate you being honest like that, so that's cool.
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And Yad Karadin?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. Just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Seems like a weird choice of assassins, but I guess if you catch them by surprise, anything could happen, right? Witches aren't immune.
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Karadin.
Now, why would I help you?
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
I was going to offer 20 crowns, but sure, that works too. Doesn't look like she drinks beer. Looks like that's a shot.
I was part of Karadin's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with a lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
Karadin's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped taking on petty killings. He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Or writing for something that went terribly, terribly wrong.
Who else was in Karadin's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond and Lund, but they scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tretogor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
Okay, let's talk about why you joined them first.
What about you? What's your story?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Karadin. They never treated me as an equal. No. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces, but I was never good enough for Karadin. He always preferred that cunt Sleaze.
You have a hand in the murder of the Witcher Aiden?
Perhaps. I don't remember.
At 100 paces, it'd be hard to tell if she'd be able to spot him as a Witcher.
This Sleaze. Where can we find her?
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tretogor, the kind rich men frequent. Whores suck information out of them. Then she sells it.
Name of this brothel?
The Black Lily. Sleaze always did have horrible taste.
We need information about Hammond.
Carradin's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh whence he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls treat him with respect.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Celise.
Don't go looking for Carradin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
You are gonna pay her, right? You're gonna pay for her beer and give her, I don't know, 20 crowns.
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin?
Or, okay.
Arseholes.
I was gonna pay her. She gave us valuable information, but alright, sure, whatever.
You
man.
gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige. Try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tredegor and meet with Celise.
Lambert, let's talk about this.
No, let's not. This is one of those situations, serious situations, when you don't ask unnecessary questions and just help your friend.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
I don't know, revenge play rarely ends well. But if you really want to do it, Lambert, I'm not gonna stop you or anything, but yeah, this is not gonna work for us. Evil Software Touches is a death symbol above it, so yeah, we're not doing that quest. Thank you kindly. Level 30 fucking 2. Oh, that's another contract. Okay, that'd be why. Destination Skellige is a bunch of things about the main quest. Yeah, in fact, it says the main quest right there. Alright, anything else for level 11? Following the thread? It says go to Pharaoh and look for Hammond. So theoretically, yes. I don't trust it. I don't know why I don't trust it, but I don't trust it. So I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to go to Pharaoh. It means going to a brand new place. I don't want to go to a brand new place yet. None of these guys. Okay, there's level 13. We can do that one. But wasn't there level 12 stuff? Yeah, there's the fencing lessons. Get Junior. Count Riven's treasure. There's a bunch of level 12 stuff we need to do. Alright, let's do fencing lessons first. If we can teleport there, that'd be great. And it looks like we can. Looks like there's also stuff on the notice board we can look at. I don't know what, though. That's weird. Anyway, fast travel. Okay, we're not too far off. No place nearby, though. It looks like we're gonna have to take the southern gate. Actually, let's go to Eret and look at this question mark first. Curious what that will be. That close to town? I can't imagine it being anything more than maybe a bandit camp? It's really close to town, though. What else would it be? Maybe a monster nest of some type? A monster nest that close could happen. It depends on the monster, but yeah, it's possible. Guarded treasure. Okay, well, let's see what this is all about. Guarded by what, though? Water hag. Okay, level 8, no big deal. Oh, no, thank you. Don't want any of that. Oh, hello.
What now, you piece of filth?
Alright, and then while it's down, stab it, and then it's dead. Alright, simple enough. Water hag down, and then we just pick up the treasure. Which, being level 8, is probably not going to be that much for us, but let's see. Okay, looks like a heavy cuirass, maybe? And another one. Alright. And a dead body with some florins on it, and that looks to be about it. Alright, is that actually a decent... Nope, minus 27. Minus 26, so no, both those are bad. Minus 6, so also pretty bad. Minus 8. Right, why don't I sell these things again? That's a good question. I should go someplace where I can sell these. Alright, where can I sell these? It's a couple of shops in... Oh, Hierarch Square. Yeah, we'll go to Hierarch Square. That should totally work. Alright, go back to the fast travel thing I was at before. Just climb up there. There you go. We're good. I actually hurt myself when I did that. Kind of sounded like I did, but don't know how I could have hurt myself rolling upwards, but okay. And let's see. The fast travel thing's over this way somewhere. Did we actually cross the bridge here? No, I just don't remember it. Or maybe we went around the other way. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Fast travel here. Go to Heritage Square. Whatever that name is. Hierarch Square. Okay, sure. Isn't that where those people were burned? I think that is true, yes. Maybe not. No, this is the, yeah, this is the Market Square. That's cool. Alright, let's go ahead and sell off a bunch of stuff. Get some decent amount of coin, maybe even repair my stuff here. Where's one of the shopkeepers? Up nowhere, I guess. Maybe through here. Hello, random shopkeeper.
It can't be. Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Geralt of Rivia's enough. What is it?
A man came to me a few years past, paid me to keep a book for you, said you'd come for it one day.
Who was he?
He didn't introduce himself. But the book has a red cover, that I remember. I'm sure I've not sold it.
Alright, see if I can find it.
A red cover.
Perhaps glance at the others while you're at it.
Be glad to look over what you got.
Alright, let's see what you got. Red cover. I mean, that could be anything. Could be this book, Horse Whistler. Golem or man's most faithful servant. Fauna of the Northern Realms. I mean, I don't know. Red cover could be anything. Last Wish? That's... Last Wish. That's the name of the first book in the Geralt series, so sure, what the hell. Buy that one. Necronomicon. Necro-fucking-nomicon. Yeah, okay, you know what? We're buying that one, just because. See, buy anything with a red cover. How about that? I mean, these are technically kind of orangish covers, but any one of those would be good. That one we've already read. Okay. Let's sell off anything here that we've already read, because I don't need it. Yeah, I've already read it. Oh. Okay, some of these I haven't read yet. Hold on. Give them back. Thought I had read them, but I haven't. They're grayed out, I've read them. So that's an important distinction there that I didn't make before. There we go. I've read those. I've read those. Yep, you can sell both of those. It's alright. Can I sell you other stuff other than this junk? You won't buy swords. I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. You are a bookseller after all. Why would you buy swords? You will buy runes, though. I mean, the runes don't cost me much in the way of weight, but I really don't want a lot of these. And if you want them, you know what? I'll just sell you all of them. I don't even care. Yep, you can have all of them. I don't care. Yep, all those, and that one too. You want the armor runes? You can have the armor runes too. Nope, not enough. You have 28 coins left. All right. Do I want to buy anything else to use? You don't have any other recipes or anything, so I don't think I want to. Wondrous Book of Insectoids. I mean, maybe Journey to the End of the World. I don't know. And these are all purple cover, which I don't really care about. My Evening with a Vampire. Son of Gusnad. Little peasant who confounded his lord. Alright, sure, whatever. Yeah, I don't care. Let's leave. Alright, Last Wish. Alright, not actually a reprise of the original grouping of short stories. Oh, you know, it all began when Geralt and I were feeling a bit peckish, and, unburdened by having coin purchases, tried to fish our supper out of a lake. No bites were to had, would not leave an empty hat, and my hook snagged quite a lovely little pot. Oblivious to my friend's warning, I opened it, and doing so freed a powerful djinn. Not giving much thought, I set about proclaiming my wishes. Before I could get to 3, however, the djinn, irritated I see now in hindsight, at being issued demands so soon after waking, began to throttle me. Geralt was able to draw him off, but I was left in a sorry state. I acted, the Witcher told me later, as though under the influence of some curse. Clearly the help of an expert in the magic arcana would be needed. Our good fortune Yennefer of Venderberg happened to be staying in a nearby village. Geralt went to ask that she heal his best friend, who happened to also be the brightest star in Norse poetic firmament. Yeah, Dandelion, sure. Yennefer, however, was more interested in the djinn, which she wanted to trap into magic servitude, than its victim, and it should be said, played the Witcher like a well-strung mandolin. Yet rather than grow angry at being used in such a calculating matter, he fell whitehead over muddy boots in love with her. Well, that was because of the love spell, but okay. Yennefer's plans hardly delighted the Djinn. Without his cooperation, she would have been able to tame it. Sorceress would surely have met a tragic end, and taken all of Rhine along with her, had Geralt not rushed to her rescue. For once, he did not need to draw either of his blades. To send the Djinn packing, he had but to pronounce the third and final wish. Could have asked for anything, wealth, fame, power, but instead he asked the Djinn to bind his fate to that of the arrogant yet intriguing sorceress from Venderberg. Okay. Oh, it's not actually Dandelion. Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount of Letnov. Interesting. Alright, and there's other stuff here. Horse Whistler. Basically, instill your will into the mount. And these are the contracts. Alright, which we can look at and make sure we've read all these. There we go. Okay, and we got a message from an old friend. Find a book with a red cover in here somewhere, which is right there, actually. Hello, I'd like to loot that, please. Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot, Illustrated Edition.
The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot, adorned with humorous engravings.
One occasion, Muriel went to a journey to see her auntie in Marburg, accompanied by her nursemaid. Packed them through a forest, and in this forest lived a raucous troop of bandits. The infamous group was led by Flynn Selms, and all the king's men had been unable to bring them to justice. The last such was Muriel's great misfortune. These bandits chose to attack her carriage. Muriel's nursemaid was old, blind, and deaf. She did not wake when a tree fell in front of their carriage with a loud thud, nor when the bandits fought a fierce battle with their guardsmen. When Flynn ripped open the carriage door with his muscular arms and stepped inside, Muriel had to deal with the danger herself. Make our guests comfortable, young lady, the old nursemaid muttered in her sleep. Muriel obediently carried out her instructions. Oh, and of course, if it's a harlot, then she did it in the expected way. All right, well, maybe that wasn't it. It's another red book, maybe. I realize we're rapidly approaching. We have already approached, in fact, the end of this episode. But I really want to find this book first. So we'll find the book. Oh man, this guy loves his books. They're even on the stairs. There's another red book here. Treatment of furuncles through the cauterization. Okay.
The treatment of furuncles through cauterization. A study.
About a boil using to carve off. Usually not recommended, but needs to be done sometimes. My Manifesto, The Life of Jacques de Alderberg.
My Manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside.
There we go. My reasons for choosing Jacques de Alderberg as Grandmaster remain a mystery. Yeah, okay, don't care about that. What about the actual letter? Letter from A. Witcher. In the ocean of possibility, some events are more likely and some less. Not easy to finish out the first, not even when one's intellect stretches through all time and space. I left this letter for you in the hope that, despite all odds, you will come across it one day. For I must warn you, mankind is threatened. Prophecy destruction by the White Frost is not just a babbling, it's a mad shield. Perhaps I will have the opportunity to convince you of this in person. If not, I must rely on this letter, which you will read many years from now, at a time when you know more than you did when we first met. Know that nothing will save the world except preparing its entire population for this catastrophe. Old childs say a child of the elder blood can stave off danger, but I tried and failed. Ever since I have been haunted by a hideous vision, a crowned wraith, the specter of my failure. I was the chosen one, and the chosen one failed. You and your brotherhood are the only hope. When the time of the wolf's blizzard comes, men shall perish, and only the Ubermen will survive. Your duty is to give the world Ubermen. Whatever you think of me, do not fail as I have failed. Well, that's foreboding. But okay, we found it. Alright, so I'm going to look to another place to sell all of our stuff. Hopefully we won't stumble onto another quest, but maybe we will. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Witcher 3. I'm PC Universe, you're PC Universe too, and I'll see you guys next time.